So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. This is a general reading for water signs. If this resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. My name is Serenity, and this is a general reading for water signs. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Okay? The first row is going to be Cancer, the middle row is going to be Scorpio, and the last row is going to be Pisces. Now, the overview of the reading is the Five of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay? Times are hard and you're experiencing serious financial strife right now. You may have lost your job, your home, or all sense of financial safety. But this has been a humbling blow to your ego and your feelings. Some of you could be isolating yourself, but you may need to swallow your pride and seek help because support is out there. Okay? Because some of you could be going through some depression right now, I'm hearing. Okay? Feeling defeat, loneliness. Okay? Insecure, going through some form of low self-esteem. Because the Five of Pentacles, this can be brought about in many ways, but even though an exterior event may seem to be the cause, this card often shows a loss that you bring upon yourself here, water signs. Because even though the Pentacles are material suits, and fives usually deal with real world problems, the theme of the poverty is not the true destitution here that's shown on the Five of Pentacles. Okay? Because even though the Pentacles are material suits, Five usually deals with, like I said, the real problems in the world. Okay? There's also, I'm hearing, a spiritual loss that often precedes some form of loss of materials. Somebody here is very prideful, I'm hearing. Some of you, it could even be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. But for some of you, it's you here, water signs, who's going through some inner feelings here, self-love, codependency, insecurity. Somebody's being unfaithful and someone's being jealous, very jealous and very obsessive. Okay? This could be you. Okay? With the earth sign or earth signs feeling this way about you. Okay? But it seems to be for some of you right now, because this reading is about you here, water sign. It's you who's going through this. Okay? Some of you are feeling stuck in the past. Okay? That's causing you to feel this way right now and rather be by yourself because you can't seem to get over the past hurt or disappointments in the past. Okay? Some of you are feeling less than secure in your life right now or in your situation. But you must always remember here, water signs, there is always help available when you need it. Okay? And that's not just from people you can see, but on a spiritual level as well. Okay? Help is there for you. You need to just reach out. I'm hearing somebody needs to reach out. All right? Because you may feel alone, but you have the capacity to change that. Some of you just need to reach out. Keep hearing that. All right? Because for some of you right now, you do feel left out in the cold, as though everyone else in the world has everything and you're the only one that is suffering here. But you must realize that this isn't the case here, water signs. Okay? You may need to go within. Okay? And don't ignore your inner voice to hear yourself here. You may need to unplug and step away from the chaos. But be sure to take some time to be alone, to do some soul searching. Because your answers are within you here. Okay? If your work has been a burdensome, okay? Because you may be even feeling stuck in work. Remember, you don't have to stay in a situation here, okay? That is not healthy here, water signs, or workable for you, okay? You need to have faith in yourself and the universe that changes are possible, okay? The You don't have to do everything all on your own here, water signs. And if you need a new position, ask everyone you know for possibilities. Things will get better. You just need to have some faith here, water signs. Okay, so that's the overview for all of you, right? Now, this row, like I said, is for Cancer. Now, Cancer in the past, you've got the Two of Pentacles, okay? Because some of you could have been going back and forth, okay, regarding a decision you have to make, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Because some of you may have Earth in your chart, or you're dealing with an Earth sign. But somebody had multiple priorities here, okay? Somebody was definitely juggling or negotiating some form of balance in their life. But there was a decision that needed to be made here, Cancer, okay? Especially with the Five of Pentacles showing up like this, where you're being indecisive, should I, shouldn't I, going back and forth, okay? But you definitely need to go within or go without I'm hearing, okay? That's for someone, right? Because the Two of Pentacles here showing up like this in your past like this here, okay? Even if you've got Earth in your chart or you're dealing with an Earth sign, okay? Everything's going with the flow here, okay? It's that feeling of ease we experience when we take on something and do it so well it feels like we're sailing. We're not trying to push the river, but are flowing with it. Yet the fact that here, there, water signs, especially you, Cancer, we can take on more than one task at a time and able to keep many plates in the air, okay? Being in the flow and state and being able to juggle our task easily and effortlessly makes us feel we are in tune with the unfolding process of life. But for some of you, it's been a burden, okay? It has been a struggle to try and get this balance in your life, okay? For some of you, you overcommitted yourself, okay? Some of you may be feeling impatient, okay? Or disorganized, and you need to reprioritize, okay, what's important right now. But there seems to be a lack of balance here. Somebody's definitely overwhelmed, okay? Someone could have been gambling and lost out on a lot of finances here. Someone was very reckless though, and they're feeling very frustrated, and it could be regarding a loss here, okay? On being left out in the cold and going through financial difficulties. And Cancer, in the present moment, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this cycle that you cannot control here, okay? So you must remember that no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns, and nothing lasts forever here. Because some of you could be receiving some form of good luck right now, okay? You've completed a life cycle, you've learned a karmic lesson here, okay? For some of you right now, there are ups and downs, okay? And unpredictability, okay? But definitely, some of you definitely need balance in your life if you haven't got it right now here, Cancer, okay? And if you have, things are kind of smoothing out for you right now. Some of you could be dealing with an Emperor, okay? This could be a father figure, it could be your husband, your brother, uncle, okay? You are in control, and some of you are taking your power back here, okay? Your hard work has brought you great rewards here, Cancer. You find yourself taking on new responsibilities now, okay? This is a great time to take on projects or hobbies or requiring more mental fortitude here. But for some of you, once you make a decision here, Cancer, and complete any form of cycle or karmic lesson, okay, and take your power back here, you'll feel more in control, okay, and more practical about the decisions that you're going to be making in your life. But remember, you're coming out from the Five of Pentacles, okay? And now you have to balance your finances, because some of you could have been feeling stuck and dealing with somebody who was very unbalanced, very argumentative in the past, and very controlling. That's for somebody, right? What the message here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. All the message here, so I'm going to clarify the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Because this is something for some of you that you're trying to get some form of balance. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign. Some of you may be going back and forth regarding a decision to do with a father figure or a husband here. Okay. You got the Three of Swords. Sorry about that, water signs. Like I said, you got the Three of Swords here on top of the Two of Pentacles. So it's showing here, Cancer, that in the past here that you did go through some form of grief. You were suffering or heartbreak here. Okay. You was in some form of emotional pain. Because it's never easy to hear in the moment here, but grief and heartbreak can be defining and a character building. The suffering you experienced in the past years was meant to make you stronger here, Cancer, rather than focus on the past here, because some of you are still focusing on this past hurt, okay? You need to focus on what's ahead of you here, okay? And dust yourself off and keep on going here, all right? Somebody could have juggled you in the past year, okay? Because the Three of Swords, it represents loneliness, heartbreak we face in life. In fact, the card often depicts a bleeding heart piercing by three swords here, okay? But heartbreak can affect every area of your life here, Cancer. You may end up not willing to risk yourself or venture into any relationships without your defenses up here, okay? Or feeling that you're in control. But experiencing of heartbreak here, okay, and feeling left out in the cold, okay? It could be a replay of an earlier betrayal, okay? For instance, this could have been by your parents, a lover, or a close friend, okay? That could have been juggling in your hair. Or a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus could have hit you in the past because it was juggling you, okay? Yeah, see, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so you'll know who you was dealing with. Or you may even have this in your chart here, Cancer, okay? But this earlier betrayal here, okay, Cancer, this can leave you with an open wound, making you vulnerable to further betrayal. Okay, because what you focus on is what you draw. Okay, because where the head bows, the body will follow here. All right. But our experience here, Cancer, of heartbreak as an adult can feel more painful as a result. Okay, we may feel we never recover. There are, however, many powerful lessons which can be learned at this time here. For instance, you may develop deeper compassion for yourself or others, okay? Or greater tenacity, sorry, right? To deal with the difficulties in life as well as times when things are going smoothly, okay? But for some of you in the past there or what's still on your mind, you're approaching some form of current pain in a positive way can also provide opportunity for us to revisit and heal from those hurtful experiences in the past year. Because some of you will be going within to go and say, seek some form of wisdom regarding a past hurt. All right. Bottom of the deck, you got the Ten of Cups, so it could even have been in your family or in a marriage here for some of you. Okay. Because it shows here that you was in an idyllic state of comfort and joy where all your dreams and wants and needs are being fulfilled here. You was in a happy marriage at one point, but at some point there was a lot of conflict going on as well. Okay. Some of you in the past felt like you was competing with somebody else here within your marriage or in the family. Okay. And someone was feeling very frustrated because somebody was also resisting some form of change here. Somebody was refusing to change and someone got hurt. All right. Now, when it concerns the Wheel of Fortune here in your present moment here, okay, it speaks about good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, okay. Ooh, also hearing some of you are going back and forth over somebody who hurt you in the past, and it could have been a father figure or a husband for some of you, brother, somebody in your family, okay. But you're showing here good luck is coming here, okay. You may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this cycle that you are on right now, you're not in control here, okay. 'Cause 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down, okay. But remember, no matter the outcome, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts forever here. Okay? Because for some of you right now, there could be a conclusion of a situation here. Okay? Especially something of your past you're completing that, getting over this heartache and pain or recovering from a third party situation for some of you. Okay? Because when you realize that each beginning leads to an ending and that each ending is both the results of one beginning and freshly planted seed of another, then you will have grasped the essential notion of the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay? And once that notion is grasped, the universe opens up to you because you are ready to learn all its wisdom here. But the first hurdle has been passed. Okay? Greater lessons lie ahead here because for some of you, you are no longer juggling. If you was juggling or being in a third party situation, you're getting over this. You completed a cycle on that side of your life right now. Okay? And for some of you right now, it generally, with the Wheel of Fortune here, it looks as though things are changing. Okay? And in most cases, this indicates positive, needed changes here for you, Cancer. For some people, though, change itself is very difficult and can almost be traumatic, okay? But this is a very spiritual and karmically orientated time for you right now. Change is part of the cycle. It's the nature of life here. That something has to be completed or something has to end for something new to begin, okay? Because this card always reminds us that this too shall pass here, okay? Whether that's good times or bad times, it passes here, Cancer, okay? And if you suddenly find yourself sitting on top of the world, keep your perspective, okay? Of that too, like everything else here, it changes, okay? So some of you need to live in the now, count your blessings, and just realize that much of the life is outside your control right now. All right, Cancer? But that is okay. Some of you just need to roll with the changes and think positive because some of you are fighting this change, okay, that's taking place, okay, trying to control it, but you're not in control here, Cancer. And the card that clarifies this is the King of Wands. This person feels that they're in control, but a cycle has been completed. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Bottom of the deck again, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Definitely been a change here. Okay. Some of you may be taking the good with the bad right now, and this cycle that you cannot control. Okay. And remember that no matter the outcome here, Cancer, the wheel always turns and nothing lasts forever. Okay. Some of you, it's to do with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The King isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help their actualization of it. You'll have a clear vision of what you want here, okay? Because for some of you could be dealing with somebody here that you could have to complete a cycle with who was very abusive, okay? Very possessive, very controlling, okay? This father figure here for some of you or a husband, okay? They could have been very abrasive, very impulsive, his behavior. This person's going to get you in trouble here, okay? Hmm. There's nothing wrong with knowing what you want here, Cancer, but somebody here is towing the line of selfishness here and getting out of control. Somebody needs to reel it in, okay? And that's why probably a cycle had to be completed here, okay? For some of you, this soon shall pass. Somebody's hurt. And it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Mm, like I said, if it's for some of you, if it's regarding work, it's probably that you decide to leave your job if you are currently working here, Cancer, okay? Even if it's a good job, because your heart's not no longer in it, I'm hearing, okay? You're being called to follow your dream here, no matter what it is here. And if you have a desire to do something different, but don't know anybody who does what you want to do, just be bold and call up someone who does what you dream of doing, okay? And ask them if you can have lunch with them or shadow them for a few hours. You'll be surprised how often such a request is met, okay? So you just need to call upon some affirmations, some positive affirmations for some of you. For some of you right now, this Emperor here is there on the outcome position here. This person is demanding respect, I'm hearing. Okay, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power. There's somebody in authority here. Like I said, some of you could be ending a job. Okay, somebody could be somebody that you want to shadow here. Okay, but there is a possibility that some relationship might need to be negotiated here with this person here. Okay, because some of you are in control, and your hard work has brought you to a great rewards, and you find yourself taking on new responsibilities now. You could be a boss, because this is a great time to take on projects or hobbies or requiring more kind of mental fortitude for some of you right now. But the card that clarifies it is the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are bored in this job, in this position, and even though it's a good position you're in and a good job, some of you may want to leave this job, okay? You've been quite efficient in your job, you was a hard worker, okay? But somebody needed to be a trustworthy and reliable person in this position. Someone needs to actually put in more work, I'm hearing, because for some of you right now, somebody here is very domineering, controlling, lacking discipline, rigid, stubborn, a bit of a tyrant. Could be quite reckless, this person, when they're ready. Okay? And for some of you, it's quite stubborn. Okay? Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's telling you to kick back and relax on whether you're emerging from a battle with this emperor or employer for some of you, or a father figure or a husband. Okay? Whether you're emerging from battle or being putting in too many hours at work. You're overdoing it and need to take a breather here, Cancer. Okay? It's a time of a period of rest. You need to allow yourself to re-emerge with renewed strength and focus here. Okay? Because some of you have been working too hard. Bit or a father figure or emperor has been overworking here and needs to rest because somebody's going through some ill health through overworking. Could have injured himself at work, okay, because there was off balance, indecisive, making up a decision regarding this situation here for somebody. So if this resonates with you, now somebody could be going through some financial difficulties, okay, could have lost a job through some form of disagreement or argument for somebody here. This resonates with you, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what the message is coming out for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising regarding somebody here that needs to make a decision regarding a father figure or husband who's very controlling, very manipulative, and very stubborn. Okay? There could have been some heartache and pain in the past. You've got spiritual guidance here, co creation. For some of you right now, your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist and help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team see you. They ask that you remove all limited thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection here. Okay? So, like I said, some of you got help out there for you, not just physical people, but also spiritual guidance is around you. Okay? You just need to ask, pray, reach out. Okay? Because bottom of the deck, you got time to evolve. Decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as opportunities to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. Okay? Because this is by somebody that could have been juggling you in the past here. A father figure could be somebody you have children for. Okay? Some of you are still focused on the past. Even though you say that you're trying to heal or reconciliate, you still got that on your mind here. Okay? But some of you, I'm hearing, need to just let go, let God. If you're going to forgive somebody, forgive them from your heart and release it and let it go. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other message for Cancer does Cancer need to know? Whoops. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be here, Cancer. You can set yourself free after you completed a cycle. Okay? Is somebody here who's juggling you? And for somebody here, imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And you've also got don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do here, Pat Cancer. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay? This could even be with somebody that hurt you in the past here. If this resonates with you, Cancer, please like, share, subscribe. Okay? Let's see here if this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what message is coming out for you, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay, so that was Cancer. Now, like the message, like I said, the overview for all of you is the Five of Pentacles. Some financial loss there, Scorpio. Okay, or feeling left out in the cold. In the past, you have Aquarius. So some of you were getting some form of attention in the past, or some form of success or recognition. Okay, right? You're having some form of success here, Scorpio. For some of you, there was a lack of faith or some form of despair you was carrying and feeling very secure and insecure in the past. Okay, you disconnected yourself from everybody. Okay, but some of you are regaining some form of hope. Okay, a sense of self in the past. It seemed like everything was going good for you in the past year. Okay, there's a lot of personal growth and development in the past year for you here, Scorpio. Some of you were getting a lot of attention. Fortune was here. It was a good omen. Okay. In the past year, you got the Nine of Wands here on top of this Star card. Your wish here, it seems like, was very persistent. You had the courage and you did set some form of boundaries here. Okay. Because even when things are tough and seem unsurmountable here, you seem to stand firm and ride out the storm here. Some of you are willing to do what it takes to get to your finishing line because the Nine of Wands encourages you to kind of keep pushing here. Scorpio. You have the support system here. That's You just need to trust in yourself here and take help where it's offered here for some of you. After being left out in the cold, some of you could have been healing from this, trying to get more balance in your life, okay, in the past. And in the present moment, some of you are feeling a loss here, okay? Because some of you are exhausted, okay? Feeling fatigue, okay? Very defensive. In the past, you was focusing on, still focusing on the past hurt, okay? Some of you are suffering some big heartbreak. Perhaps a divorce for some of you, a breakup. Some of you are feeling abandoned or going through some form of bereavement here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? Hmm. But there is a positive message that no matter how dire your situation is here, Scorpio, there's always a silver lining. You just need to choose to see it, okay? Some of you just need to accept that when something's over, it's over, okay? Some of you might need to forgive yourself, or somebody might need to forgive you after being left out in the cold. You got the Ten of Cups. Some of you, it's a marriage, okay? Or there's been a loss in the family for some of you. Some of you, there's been a lot of domestic strife going on. Broken home for some of you. Like I said, some of you could be going through a divorce. As we're ending, something new begins. It's been a very challenging time for you here, Scorpio. Some of you could have even lost your home or had to move out your home, okay? But it seems like your bonds with your family or close friends are in turmoil right now here, Scorpio, and it needs serious attention here. Perhaps these relationships aren't meeting your expectations, or maybe your actions not meeting up to the standards of others are expecting of you right now, okay? But you need to take caution, reflect on to ensure that you are mindful of those that you love most here, because there could be a loss here, okay? Hmm. There's definitely a lot of arguments around you regarding somebody going through some financial loss and feeling left out in the cold here, right? And the outcome here is it's been a burden. This is something you're going to need to put down here because it's 10-10 here. But as you end one cycle, something new is going to begin here, all right? You're almost there, but you have unconsciously or consciously taken on extra responsibilities here, Scorpio. But you know that the blood, sweat, and tears you put in are about to pay off, okay? But you've been carrying too much and it's caused a lot of stress on you as well here, Scorpio, okay? You're even taking on other people's burdens that's not yours for you to carry, I'm hearing. Some of you are dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Or they feel burdened to you. But for some of you, you've got the Hierophant, and that's reverse. Okay? Someone's being very rebellious here. Okay? Or rejecting values here. Somebody could have put somebody in an open relationship here. Some of you here, Scorpio, you lost control, and you've been seeking more flexibility, even if that means the new approach or totally unconventional. You may be defying social norms or questioning traditions here. But for some of you, it could be a marriage you're putting down. Some of you, it's a job. Okay. Some of you, it's somebody in your family. Okay. This could be strong Taurus for some of you. That's been a burden to you. All right. Or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But for some of you, you could have been in an open relationship as well in this marriage as well. Okay. And for some of you, you couldn't keep it up. It was draining you, not just physically but mentally for some of you. Some of you, if this was going on within a relationship, that you had an open relationship for some of you, okay? Some of you, this is going on in a marriage where there's been a lot of conflict in this marriage, okay? Some of you are determined to actually eventually put down this burden here. But the upright appearance of the Two of Cups indicates a strong partnership or connection here, built on equality and mutual respect in the past. You're receiving some positive energy here. But for some of you right now, you may just need to rest. Because for some of you,
It could be that the relationship was imbalanced. Okay, after somebody got left out in the cold, remember that with the Five of Pentacles and going through financial difficulties. Because it seems like the balance you had has been shattered here. And some of you have to face a disconnection with relationships that you were once strong. Some of you, just some small issues are compounding and creating some form of issues here. Okay, in every aspect of your life right now, Scorpio. Okay, there could be some line of communication that has been severed or someone's feeling resentful. Okay, but someone needs to be the bigger person here and try to mend the fences here, Scorpio. Okay, because someone's here could be needing to rest. Okay, take some time out for themselves. Some of you are recovering or will be recovering from some financial loss. Okay, your rough times are going to be coming to an end, and though you may feel like something is still out of place here, just know there's a light at the end of this tunnel here. Okay, and just be thankful for the things you do have, and don't spend time focusing on the negative here, Scorpio. All right. Wow, that's for somebody. So let's see what other message here to clarify that now for Scorpios. Because for some of you right now, you was determined to either move out, end a marriage, okay, end a job for some of you, okay, and for some of you, it's regarding Nine of Wands. Some of you are determined to return to somebody from the past, okay, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So some of you were trying to fight for this relationship. You still had hope in this relationship working. And when it concerns the Ten of Cups here, you've got the Five of Cups. There's definitely been some loss in the family. Okay? Definitely somebody still focusing on the past hurt. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? They still can't get over this hurt here in the past here. Somebody's drowning in their emotions right now through this loss there. Okay? Now, when it concerns the outcome here with the hyphen reverse, some of you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. For some of you here, there's definitely been somebody here who was obsessed, or somebody felt bind to some form of marriage here that was over. Somebody could have been doing some black magic here on a Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, that's been a burden. Whoa. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. For some of you right now, though, somebody from the past could have returned, or past memories for some of you. Okay, when you think about the past, you think about the loss. Okay, but it's now turning into some form of obsession. Some of you definitely could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You could have been in an open relationship with this person, but then it's becoming a burden here. Okay, someone's needs to put this burden down because the cycle has been completed here. Some of you will be getting some news, and it will be regarding some decision that needs to be made. Okay. One day we might need to take some form of action because of all this conflict that's been going on in the family. Some of you it's within a marriage. Okay. But somebody here seems to be needing to put this burden down. Fire sign, Taurus, Capricorn. They may be putting the burden down. You could be the burden. You could be the father figure here that needs to. Somebody's trying to put down a burden here. Somebody here is ending a marriage. Somebody could be moving out the family home. Someone's got some form of addiction or some form of codependency here. Okay. Or somebody here is feeling bound by some form of toxic energy or relationship right now. Somebody, when they think about the past, they haven't got no good memories. Wow, that's for somebody. Okay. Mm. And it's draining the energy. You're not getting the wish. Somebody here is um got some form of attachment to them, Scorpio. Okay, and it's through unforgiveness, not healing from the past, that's affecting you not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, I'm hearing. Okay? That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. Are you dealing with somebody around you here who's got some form of addiction or codependency or feeling bonded here to a situation that's over? Or someone's trying to bound somebody to a situation that's over, or trying to get somebody back who they lost in the past to come back through some form of dark magic. That's for somebody. Okay, so let's see what other message here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Someone's trying to work on someone to come back from the past. You've got partnership support. You're being guided to reach out to form a partnership, an alliance to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. So there could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, a fire sign that's around you here, but there's something not right regarding this. Okay? Bottom of the deck, you got false narrative. You need to use your discernment here, Scorpio. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying three positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant, because some of you are saying very negative things, negativity about yourself and speaking, even if you're speaking it out towards somebody else, it's like being returned back to sender. And some of you are doing this, and somebody's doing this to you here. Tell me about this devil here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, definitely could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Somebody wants justice here. Okay? Somebody could be dealing with a Libra. Somebody's going to court regarding some form of codependence or addictions here, or somebody here, it could be ending a marriage or leaving a job. Tell me about this justice card here for Scorpio. Yeah, there's definitely been some form of deception and lies and betrayal here. Okay, someone's going to court because of this, and it could be regarding somebody from the past, like they're trying to get over here, but a cycle has been completed here. Okay, because like I said, remember the wheel of fortune. Okay, what goes around comes around, and for some of you, it's towards a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, and it could be news that somebody here could be going through some form of stress or sleepless nights, or somebody's going through some form of depression. Okay, if this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, let's see what other message here for Scorpio. What other message does Scorpio need to know regarding this situation? You have. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed here, Scorpio. Okay? So everything is happening for a reason. Okay? Even if for a season. But someone's definitely being very deceptive, or somebody wants to come clean about what deception they was up to, and it could have been either a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You'll know who you was dealing with, but for some of you, need to use your discernment here, Scorpio. Okay. If this resonates with you, Scorpio, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, now for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Pisces. Sorry, I already did Cancer. This is going to be for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, for some of you, though, it's a burden. Some of you, it's a marriage that's been a burden. Some of you, it's been a job. okay, that you may need to put down, okay? But everything's happened for a reason here, Scorpio, okay? It's so that you can heal, get over your loss, and whatever you was holding on to, you may need to let go and let God. Okay. Now, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Like I said, someone's going through some financial loss or lack of faith here or lack of mindset. But someone's feeling isolated or they're worried about their finances. And it could be regarding some form of travel here. Okay, that's on your head here. Some of you could be completing a cycle here. There's some form of accomplishment. Okay, there's definitely some travel here, or somebody here is on their mind to travel. Because if the world reveals itself as an upright position here, like it's showing here, there's a great unity and wholeness here. Something big is happening soon. Could be a marriage, a birth, a new job, or something similar. Okay? But your efforts are being noticed here, Pisces. You soon reap the rewards here. Okay? So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Because some of you could be on your mind about traveling, or in the past you've been traveling. Okay? Some of you could have completed a cycle in the past here. Well, the message here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Hmm. For some of you right now, though, there could be some kind of conflict with others right now. You could be, after you complete the cycle, you could be celebrating a personal achievement, or you may have reached a greater level of peace or balance within yourself here. But for some of you, if it's regarding your marriage or a relationship or your home, there may be a break in communication at home with your loved ones here. You may have some form of uncertainty with relationships there as well. Some of you may need to take time to mend your relationship or let go of any that are damaging you right now. Because for some of you right now, some of you could have or could be questioning some form of investment here that you had to complete a cycle in, or in questioning some form of investment of travel plans here. Because some of you made have even made a poor investment here, or perhaps in the past you focused on the wrong ideas. This could be financial, emotional, or mental investment here. But you may not be reaping the rewards you're seeking here, Pisces. Or you need to evaluate each situation and ensure that each is really worthy of your energy. But some of you, I'm hearing, don't give up on something too soon. Okay? But then again, it may be just be time to kind of pack it up and move on for some of you, especially with the World card here being here right now. So clarify this World card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. All the message here regarding this cycle being completed. You got Hermit. To some of you, could be completing a cycle and gone into solitude. Okay, in the past. Okay, self reflecting or meditating. Okay, some of you could be traveling just to have some time by yourself to go within for some of you right now. Because for some of you right now, you got the Queen of Cups here reverse. Okay, some of you could have definitely been dealing with a fellow water sign if it's not you. Okay, or a Virgo or an Earth sign for some of you. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, in the past. But for some of you right now, with the Will card and the Hermit showing up like this, right? Some of you, the message is don't ignore your inner voice, okay? To really hear yourself, you may need to unplug and step away from the chaos, okay? And some of you, you've done this, all right? But some of you need to be sure to take some time to be alone, do some soul searching, because your answers are within you here. Because remember with the Five of Pentacles here, where someone could be going through some financial loss, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, but a cycle has been completed in the past here, okay? And for some of you, Some of you need to focus on your own spirituality and emotionals or mental health right now. Some of you need to tend to your deepest needs to ensure that you're well enough to take care of others. But your emotions are getting the best of you in the past year for some of you, okay? Some of you, it may be time to step back and use your head over your heart for a little while, okay? Because some of you were underneath some form of illusion. Some of you needed to use your intuition, okay? Because for some of you, things may not have been at the seam here in the past. Some of you needed to trust your instincts here to see past some form of illusion. Some of you may also be experienced in the past some mood swings or feeling like a doormat for some of you. Some of you felt very insecure. Some of you, it was unstable or feeling that things were unstable around you. Some of you could have been waiting for an answer for a long time. Some of you could have been definitely dealing with a fellow water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But some of you were dealing with somebody who was being false. They could have even been unfaithful in the past and cheated on you for some of you, okay? Because somebody's emotions were wildly out of control. And others have taken notice, okay? Especially if your mood swings here for some of you here water signs, especially you Pisces, okay? Hmm. Some of you have become, or it's on your mind, or it's how it's taking place. Remember, this is a timeless reading, okay? Some of you could be emotional, moody, overly jealous. Hmm. It could be that someone is dragging you down with their emotional roller coaster here as well, here, Pisces, okay? 1 minute they're up, 1 minute they're down, okay? But some of you, though, if this is not somebody else, it's you, you need to try to express yourself in a more constructive and healthy way here, okay? But you can hear sadness or heartbreak maybe incoming for somebody here, all right? If this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. So let me just move these out the way here. The will card and somebody going within to seek some form of enlightenment, okay, needing some time by themselves. Okay, some of you could be traveling in the past to spend some time by yourself because that's what you needed. Okay, you could have spent a lot of money on traveling in the past. Okay, and now you're going through some financial difficulties. But when it concerns the hermit, there's definitely been a loss because there's been a betrayal, there's lying, cheating, deceptive. Someone was trying to get away with something here in the past year. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You know who you're dealing with in the past, okay? But there definitely was a loss because of this deception, especially with the Seven of Swords here showing up like this, okay? And the Five of Cups. And some of you can't seem to get over the loss or betrayal that took place, okay? Because the Seven of Swords, I would say that's not an easy card for somebody that had to deal with this in the past year. Okay, the reason why some of you are choosing to be alone and go within. Okay, because for somebody here could be stealing from someone, or someone who could have been stealing from you. But it definitely was a loss in the past year. Okay. You could also could point to someone who's behaving with less than ethical intentions with you here, because bottom of the deck here, you've got the Hierophant here. But somebody here seems to be obsessed or going through some form of possession in the homes. Yeah, somebody's definitely not well, okay? Because there could be some form of black magic going on here in the home. That's for somebody, okay? That's for somebody. And somebody may need a priest to come in to deliver them from some form of hair control, domination, bondage. That's for somebody, okay? Hmm. Somebody definitely was being deceptive in the past. And if you sense that someone is spying on you here, you may be right here, Pisces. And if you tempted to dig through someone else's life, unless it's your own child here, okay, and give you some form of reason to be concerned, you need to resist the impulse because everybody deserves the privacy here. Because someone's trying to look into somebody's past here. I'm hearing. For somebody, and there could be some form of loss. Okay. Some of you definitely experienced a loss in your past. Okay. And it was through some form of betrayal or deception that was going on. And in your present moment, you got the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. This usually represents ambition, fast thinking, action, orientated, brave, driven to succeed, defending beliefs, truth seeking. So someone's trying to find out some form of truth here. Somebody may get some form of clarity. Somebody may come clean and tell you about some betrayal that took place in the past. Okay. And some of you could be trying to get over that now. Okay. That loss of betrayal for some of you. Now, for some of you, though, somebody seems to be on a mission here and there's no stopping either you if you've got air in your chart. But the only problem here is that you may be too quick to take action and not planning. And some of you need to keep that energy up, keep flowing here, okay? But somebody here could be hmm, very calculated. Hmm. Somebody needs to don't trip over anyone else on the way here either. They may be careless of other people's feelings on their mission here. If it's not you, Pisces, you may have air in your chart. You may not be considering other people's feelings, or air sign isn't considering other people's feelings here. Okay. For some of you, this person was very ambitious, fast thinking, driven to succeed. Okay. But for some of you, it could have been somebody who was very restless, unfocused, burnt out. Somebody who was very impulsive, they had no direction to go in, or they're being very unpredictable. Okay. And they disregarded for the consequences of their actions when they was rushing in here. This Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So tell me about this knight here that's rushing in. Okay, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay, two cards come out. Got a Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So some news is definitely coming in quickly here. Okay. Somebody's thirst for knowledge here. The energy is needed to for a certain project or task is ready here and waiting for you here. What Pisces? You just need to tap into it. This is also a time of innovation for you as well, because the souls kind of relate to communication. Okay, and this would be a great time to write a blog, a book, or start a podcast. Because this is also a great time to share ideas, okay, or feelings, or somebody, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be rushing towards you with some new ideas for you as well here, okay. You could be receiving a message that's coming in quickly here from an air sign, and it could be regarding some Ten of Pentacles, okay. Some family wealth or contribution here, okay. Some of you are going to be blessed with some welfare of some form of abundance here, okay. Mm, That's for some of yous right now, after coming out from being left out in the cold. Because for some of yous, you could be coming out from some form of manipulation or deception here. Okay. Some of you could be feeling introverted. Like I said, some of yous are going within and wanting some time by yourself and reflecting. Some of yous could be releasing the fear of public speaking and going for it. But some of you need to be sure to think carefully before speaking or acting on anything, okay? As you might need to be cautious of making empty promises. And if you're going to agree to do something here, Pisces, be sure to follow through, okay? So don't tarnish your reputation here. Because for some of you right now, You are tired of the rat race and cons- constantly chasing the after luxury. Some of you need to redefine your definition of security and stability here because you need to ask yourself the question here, Pisces, what do you really want? Okay? Because some of you need to invest into things that feed your self worth to actualize your dreams here rather than focus on the dreams of other people's here because for definitely some news is going to be coming in quickly and it could be regarding a lot of money or some family wealth here. Okay? Mm, some form of security or stability here regarding some family wealth. So, bottom of the deck, somebody definitely from the past could be coming back in soon. Okay? Or some of you are being very nostalgic about the past. Could be regarding your family. Okay? Some of you may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. Because this is a card of children and it can represent working with children for some of you. Simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and your family here. Okay? So some of you may need to take the support available to you from family and close friends. Okay? Because some of you could be going through some form of depression, a dark night of the soul. Okay? There could be some form of secrets here, water sign, deep seated that's concerning you, and you could be going through some inner turmoil regarding this. Okay? But some of you need to release your worry because you could be a worrier. Okay? Because for some of you right now, there could be focused on some past trauma. Okay? Or a past trauma could be rearing its ugly head again, once again. But there is hope here, so long as you're willing to put in the effort here to fight against some negativity. Don't go backwards, go forward, I'm hearing. Okay? But some of you may need to take care of your mental health. Okay? And know that it's not as isolating as it may seem. Okay? Because there are many other people going through the same exact same thing you're going through here, Pisces. You okay? So it's nothing to be ashamed about or not wanting to seek help if you're going through some mental issues right now. Or for some of you could be avoiding some form of conflict here as well. Okay. Some of you, like I said, secrets bring sickness, I'm hearing. Okay. And some of you could be going through some internal conflict and you're not entirely sure where you stand on the issues around you right now. Some of you need to align your head with your heart to find out the option that sits best with you. Okay. Some of you may have just come out of a struggle or stressful situation and you're breathing a sign of relief. Some of you need to get some rest though, okay? Mm. Some of you still I'm hearing you don't need to work through all that anger or hostility any longer, okay? Because some of you right now, you could be blocking your own self new beginning here of a new start because you're still focusing on the past hurt, okay? For some of you right now, there could have been some child abuse in your childhood, okay? Some of you, somebody was bored in the home, or somebody could be leaving the home, okay? But some of you could be ready right now to let go of the past and move on. Perhaps you're at a stage where you're letting go of an abusive relationship. And if you're going through therapy, this can be a good omen here for some of you here, Pisces. However, you may be looking at things through rose-colored glasses here, so be sure that you also focus on the present to have some complete perspective here. Because, like I said, some of you could be too focused on the past, okay, that you're not seeing what's right in front of you. So let's see. I'm going to clarify this Ten of Pentacles because some good news could be coming in soon here. Somebody could be spying on you though, or communicating or asking personal questions regarding some form of inheritance or a lot of money here. Some of you, it could be from Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? But you are going to get some success and recognition here, okay? That's for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising, okay? But some of you, somebody here could be very arguing over your success or recognition. Some of you could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? Someone still has hope, though, regarding completing a cycle. Okay? And starting something new. And the outcome here for you here, Pisces, is justice. Justice is about fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, causes and effect here. It's about the law here. Okay? Some of you could be going to court. Okay? But it seems that your decisions still have lasting effects here, Pisces. If you ended some wrongdoing, this card may mean that relief is incoming, okay? But however, if you cause pain, take this as a warning, okay? And upright justice may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself or others. Or perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision that you need to make here. All right? This resonates with you, Pisces. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me about this justice card here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Tell me about this justice card here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. You got two cards. You've got the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So the Six of Pentacles speaks about power and domination and strings attached. There could be some stinginess some of you could be experiencing here, either from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be you if you got Libra or Earth in your chart. Some of you, though, you need to invest some time into self-care as you may have been giving mode for much too long. You've been given the giving mode for much too long here. Pisces, okay? You need to kind of invest in yourself. Others may have been taken advantage of here, so stop being a doormat and protect your finances and emotional health here, Pisces. And be mindful of taking on debts. And if you are being charitable, don't gloat. Be sure that you're doing it for the right reasons here, rather than trying to improve your image here, okay? Because for some of you right now, there's definitely going to be some form of disharmony, okay? There could be some form of group conflict going on, or some of you who work alone, the team isn't living with one another and not sorry, the team isn't giving to one another. Can't even speak now, okay? And projects are suffering for some of you who are working in a team, okay? Members of the team may be competing with one another. So you need to try to be the guiding mediator here, Pisces, and acknowledge each of the individuals' unique contribution and ensure that all they feel their experience or knowledge are contributing to the whole here. So you may also be working in a mundane job and feeling undervalued. Perhaps change of scenery would be uplifting for you, some of yous right now. That's why some of yous could be traveling right now. You need a break, okay? But for some of yous right now, though, you may be like the wealthy person in this card of the Six of Pentacles here, okay? Having a good relationship with your personal wealth and in position to offer financial assistance to others. Or you may be receiving end of someone's generosity and they're accepting these gifts with gratitude because, like I said, somebody's coming into a Ten of Pentacles here, okay? And the news is going to be coming in quickly and you will be regarding some success and recognition here. And for some of you right now, with the Three of Pentacles here, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, it's about teamwork, okay, and collaboration here. Everything is coming together here, Pisces, as the Three of Pentacles indicates you may be seeing success as part of a team here. So don't ignore the talents of others around you here. Continue to collaborate and get that last push, sorry, towards your final goal. Because for some of you, you could be going to get some form of justice regarding some form of inheritance. Bottom of the deck, though, you got the Queen of Pentacles here, and she's reversed. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This person's jealous, or they're financially independent, or they need to take care of themselves. Because the Queen of Pentacles reverse is telling you to focus on self-care, like I said here. You may have been spending a lot of your time and energy into caring for your family or work, but now it's time to sit back and focus inwards here, Pisces. Seek help if you need to help balance all of your responsibilities here, whether that's housekeeper, a nanny, or something similar. Okay? Because for some of you right now, you could be dealing with a mother figure here who's a bit off balance, a bit selfish, insecure, not grounded, okay? Jealous, very controlling, and very manipulative, okay? But it's about working on your self confidence here, Pisces. Okay? Because some of you could be feeling overwhelmed and moody. Okay? But some of you need to pull inward and reflect on your situation here. And be sure to listen to your intuition and your gut feeling here, Pisces. And stand strong in your conviction. Even if others are having a difficult time believing in you, you need to just believe in yourself here. Okay? Because when your gut feeling or your intuition tells you something here, you need to listen. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says, oh, it's not real, it's not true. You trust yourself here, okay? But I can see that some of you right now, you're going to get some form of justice. It could be regarding some inheritance because, oh, definitely. Someone's going to definitely be going to be hurt when you put down this burden because somebody's definitely going to be single and financially stable, okay? Someone's going to be coming out of some form of hurt or third party situation here, and they're going to be putting down the burdens that they've been carrying that wasn't even for them to carry because somebody's definitely been could have been married or somebody's been doing some dark magic here, okay? And for some of you, there's been a lot of conflict in the marriage because of somebody here was dealing with some black magic and trying to keep somebody tied or bound. Some of you, it was an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But you know who you was dealing with because things were definitely off balance. There was no equal give and take, and somebody here wants to start a new beginning, but they could be out of control or out of control of their emotions here. That's for somebody. But for some of you who are single, once you let go of the past lies, deception, and those who deceived you in the past or betrayal, okay, you will get some success or recognition, okay? And for some of you, you'll be able to put down some form of burden that you've been carrying here, okay? Or hurt. For some of you, get over this because you'll be single and financially stable. That's for somebody. So let's see. After every ending, there's a new beginning here for you here, Pisces. Wow. Taking the ones that are over. So you've got emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment here, Pisces, because some of you are still holding on to some form of resentment, past hurt, unforgiveness, and you haven't let it go. Now, you also card that flipped over is acceptance. It's the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control here, Pisces. If this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Okay? This is for water signs, sun, moon, and Venus rising. So, Pisces, you will be coming out some form of financial difficulties and you will be hearing about some a lot of money or some form of inheritance, okay? But for some of you, you need to work as a team because for some of you, someone's going to end up being hurt and someone's going to end up being single and financially stable. Because once they put down the burdens that they was carrying of a third party situation, they it seems like things are going to become better because it seems like somebody here had to make a decision or choice regarding somebody here in the family, okay, who could be going through some mental health or some form of sickness, okay, but somebody here couldn't be trusted here, okay. The relationship was a balance with no equal give and take. Somebody was doing more than the other, okay, and it was causing a lot of conflict in the home and in the family. Okay, if this resonates with you, Pisces, please like, share, subscribe. So, this is the reading for water signs. I send you love and light. Namaste.